Hello, you wenches, and welcome back to my channel.
Rude.
I'm joined by the Mayor of Oslo, Joel Pickingham, and we are doing another cryptid video. But this time we haven't planned out the cryptids beforehand. We don't have a list that we need to get through. We're just gonna see which ones are available, see which ones we like the look of, take our fancy.
Some of them might not be available. It's like, we tried to book as many out as we could, but some of them we couldn't get the rights to, so we'll see.
We'll see.
We've had to contact the estates of all these cryptids.
Yeah.
Try and get to, a lot of them are in the public domain, but Nessie still owned by Nestle.
The milkshake company. They stole water from a village in.
Yeah, well, where did that water come from? The Loch Ness.
True.
When did Nessie stop being sighted? The moment Nestle started stealing water from the Loch Ness.
I've got a little secret. Do you know how they make that strawberry milkshake powder? Ground up Nessie bones. Why do you think no one's seen her in ages?
True.
And why do you think it tastes so damn good? Oh yeah!
I forgot how the song goes.
This is my first video on Instagram.
I'm not wearing a shirt, it's a shirtless jam, oh yeah!
It's I'm sure Cameron will edit in a tier list on the screen like you did in the last episode, which is good. But for us in the moment while filming this, we've got a nice little.
I don't know if that's gonna pick up actually.
Just overexposed? Is that just white?
I think so.
This is my.
I'll hold it close if you want.
I surrender to Japan.
No.
What do you mean no?
Don't surrender. Never surrender. Yeah, so Joel drew a really nice tier list for the cryptids we ranked last time.
Unlike last time where Cameron had a list of cryptids ready and Wikipedia articles to read, this time we just I don't know, Cameron's got a list of cryptids, so we're just gonna go through some. We'll skip out the ones we did last time. We'll see what looks interesting.
Yeah, we'll just choose whichever ones we want to talk about. Anguilla peluda, known as the hairy eel, and I want to talk about that.
Just the title alone's got your interest.
I want to know what the hairy eel is. Agree?
Agree.
Alright, let's see what's going on with the hairy eel.
Hairy eel, your secrets revealed.
It's fire. The Anguilla peluda is a cryptozoological figure belonging to Canarian culture and folklore. It was a monstrous eel of great size that terrified the local people. A monstrous being with a head covered in hair and a threatening malice in its gaze. The locals, mostly peasants, thought it was a demon in disguise and that it had to be exorcised. Is that fucking it?
Yeah.
That's it. Alright, should we look at some pictures on our way?
If there are any.
Yeah.
I've just realised who's Anne? Who's that?
Nothing. No
Who's
one.
Anne Lindo?
It's the Mayor of Oslo.
And why did you search that?
I was just looking up to see if there was a real
Can
one.
we put the Mayor of
Before
Oslo?
I called you the Mayor of Oslo.
Can we put the Mayor of Oslo on the tier list?
I don't think there is any pictures.
We shouldn't go down the list in order. We should just pick one that looks interesting because.
I just thought the hairy eel sounded interesting though.
Do we even put this on the list?
I think we put it in E. I think we put the bad ones on because it makes the better ones even better.
F.
The lows in life give us love for the highs.
F.
E.
F.
Is a hairy eel. That's quite cool.
Can you name one fact from what we just read?
It's a hairy eel. It's from Tenerife.
F. F.
E. I just think it's better than the Nandi bear because the Nandi bear was just a bear.
It's
At least
just
this
an
is a bit
eel.
weird. Hairy eel. What eel have you seen with hair? In Tenerife. Imagine being on a lad's holiday in Tenerife and all of a sudden the big hairy eel stares at you with malice. Well,
Welcome to E2. I hope the doors don't hit you on the way in.
should there be some kind of competitive spirit to the game? It's I chose that cryptid and read it out
well, it's
and it was
terrible.
dreadful.
It was horrible.
So it's an L for me. I've taken an L.
Yeah.
I put the L in Anguilla and Peluda.
Mm-hmm.
The L's.
Well, do you want me to show you?
So you do better.
I will, gladly, happily. This is a public service announcement for you at home. Buy diffusers. Buy diffusers. Okay, well, I implore you to go out and buy some diffusers.
Okay.
2 or 3, put them in your room. You will never eat food in your room again when you have diffusers.
We literally just ate food in your room half an hour ago.
Whatever, shut up.
I ate a BLT sat right here.
They make your room smell. Have a smell.
You ate a duck wrap with hoisin sauce. How do I smell it without getting stabbed multiple
Just
times
smell.
in the eye?
It's strong.
It's a nice smell.
Nice. And I've got this one. You've got this like like fragrant like liquid at the bottom,
Yeah.
and it diffuses up through the sticks and into the reality.
Oh, I prefer that one.
Lovely, brilliant, great.
Brilliant. Diffusers. Brilliant.
Mothman, brilliant.
I can imagine you being like an advert guy, and that's like your catchphrase. You used to advertise lots of good stuff.
Brilliant. Can we put diffusers in S+? I'm so far I'm trying to rank diffusers and the mayor of Oslo.
I thought you got better from Beetlejuice and the Iron Giant, but it's gotten worse. They're like sorted into categories, like I said. So these are all the aquatic ones. If you want something else, then
I'm not a
scroll down a
half-wit.
bit.
I'm not a half-wit, young man.
Good heavens.
Wait, no, what were you saying? I wasn't really listening. These are all the Jersey Devil. Oh, Mothman.
Brilliant.
Jersey Devil, Mothman, Rod.
Rod.
I think I want to do Rod.
Okay.
So there's only 3 entries for the flying cryptids, and that's
Yeah.
the Jersey Devil, Mothman, and Rod.
Hmm.
Mothman and Jersey Devil were great cryptids. I think in
Yeah.
retrospect, I should have given Jersey Devil like a higher ranking.
Yeah, I was arguing its
I was a
case
bit
last
harsh
time,
on the
wasn't
Jersey
I?
Devil, yeah. I was a bit harsh overall in the last
Just
video.
from the leads.
So it's 2025, I'm a changed person, I'm a bit more forgiving.
Interesting.
I'm gonna see what Rod
You were not forgiven for the hairy eel.
I'm gonna see what Rod can provide for us.
Dom diddy dom diddy do.
Rod. Optical phenomenon. This sounds like my kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Optical phenomenon, that's not even a cryptid, this is like a phenomenon. I love stuff like this where it's hard to define. It's hard. You can't
Okay.
put it in a box. It transcends like categories. Rods, also known as skyfish, air rods, or solar entities,
What?
are elongated visual artifacts appearing in photographic images and video recordings. Oh, so just like a lens
Oh, so
flare.
it's just a camera glitch.
Most optical analyses to date have concluded that the images are insects moving across the frame, although cryptozoologists and ufologists claim that they are paranormal in nature. Well, to be fair, their name is ufologist, so I don't think their opinion matters. Various paranormal interpretations of this phenomenon appear in popular culture. One of the more outspoken proponents of rods as alien life forms was Jose Escamilla, who claimed to have been the first to film them on March 19th, 1994, in Roswell, New Mexico. Oh, it's Roswell, so, you know, they're no stranger to, spooky stuff.
Why? What happened in Roswell?
The Roswell incident.
What's the Roswell?
I can't remember, I just know the name.
Okay.
It's like an
I
alien.
mean, New Mexico's where Breaking Bad was set, so maybe there's some link there.
Yeah. And, you know, Nacho Varga was an alien, as revealed in Season 6, Episode B, titled Nacho the Sailor. Bad joke.
I'll put that in the outtakes at the end.
The only thing that say that was bad joke. Various paranormal interpretations of this phenomenon appear in popular... Yeah, I've just read all this. I've just read that already.
So why are they trying to say that, like,
Hey, shut up.
some lights in the camera are a UFO?
One of the more outspoken proponents of this from the thing I've read this. Joel tries to read. Jose Escamilla. I find that very interesting. Have we got any images? Ooh, so here's our image.
It looks like,
Plants. It looks like plant life to me.
yeah. It's cool, but it's not really a cryptid.
This long exposure photograph of moths flying around the floodlight shows an exaggerated rod effect. Oh, so these are moths. These are just... Oh, yeah. So you see the individual moths. You can see that they've left like a trail as they fly.
Yeah,
up.
that's cool.
It's a weird effect. Do you mind if I just search rods?
Be careful.
What do you mean, be careful? Look at these things. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing? Yo! What the? What? Rods! These are
It's
some
not
of
a cryptid.
Oh my god, look at those ones.
You picked a terrible cryptid and you're just trying to pretend you didn't.
No, there we go. Oh, I see why they think it's a cryptid.
That's cool.
It looks like a millipede or a centipede.
Yeah, it does look like an insect.
I do find it interesting it's considered a cryptid.
Yeah.
No, this is what I was saying. I love this. What did I say?
Rods! Brilliant!
I like weird stuff that can't be categorized very easily.
Yeah.
This isn't a lake monster. This isn't a hominid. This is... Well, it's
It's
most
trick of
likely
the light.
it's an optical effect, yeah.
Yeah.
But I find it interesting that people see like an optical illusion and think it's like an alien or something.
Mm.
Can we do like the lens flare tailors? Rods, brilliant.
I tell you what, though, folks, that's bloody nice. That is bloody lovely.
So realistically, rods are like a D-tip.
What do you mean, Cameron?
It's just like a little camera lens flare. It's not a big scary creature.
Yeah, well, just because we know rods aren't real, none of them are real, and we know that.
But the other ones are cool frogs that stand on their hind legs, or
You've got to give
big
rods
animals.
some like points for creativity. We'll never come across one like rods again.
that's a good thing, if you ask me.
Rods are one of a kind. And they're kind.
How do you know?
They're like, I don't know, some of the drawings we saw of them, they're like cute little like millipede, like flying cute aliens.
What tier do you put them in?
Well, they're no Mothman. Maybe rods are A, B, or C to me.
I mean, I'd say C.
Rods in C?
Rods in C.
Okay. At least give me this. Rods was better than whatever pathetic entry you picked.
At least the eel was a cryptid, and not just a camera effect. That's like saying, I don't know, the sepia effect in iMovie should go in C tier above the big eel, the scary eel in Spain. I need to choose a good one, because whenever we choose a hominid, we always just put it in C tier, because they're all just the same. They're all just some kind of bipedal ape that's quite boring, really. Oh, Joel doesn't like sea creatures either. I want one that'll impress him. Maybe I go for the lizard man. Maybe I go for the lizard man. I'm not wearing a shirt, I'm a lizard man, oh yeah.
But something we've neglected to mention so far is the horrific Yeti attack we were subjected to last episode.
Yeah,
You know, it was quite...
he had to go at you.
I can't believe you included that in the final edit. That was such a vulnerable moment for me. I thought I was going to die in that moment.
Yeah.
And you just thought it was like a funny, like a little outtake, like a...
I thought the way you coped with that was very brave of you. And I thought that it deserves to be shared.
I suppose.
I think that other people could take inspiration with that, and they could see a bit of themselves in you in that moment. Whenever they feel afraid, they might relate to how you felt in that moment.
Yeah.
And they could just think, if Joel pushed past that horrible Yeti attack, then I can make it through this, whatever they're going through.
So that's why I've decided this is actually a Yeti-proof candle.
Right.
It's a scent that wards off the Yeti.
I see. Yetis hate the scent of fresh linen.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh linen. Oh yeah, it says on it, anti-Yeti candle.
Mm-hmm. Anti-Yeti technology.
Did you buy this because of the Yeti attack?
Yeah. Can you blame me?
No?
There we go.
I mean, I've made this mistake before of just loving a cryptid just from the name.
Yeah,
Because I was like, the Mongolian death worm,
eel.
this is going to be legendary. And it just wasn't that good. But fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. The next cryptid we're going to do is the Lizard Man of Scape or Swamp. In the folklore of Lee County, South Carolina, so we're back to America, the Lizard Man of Scape or Swamp is an entity said to inhabit the swampland of the region. First mentioned in the late 1980s, the purported sightings and damage attributed to the creature yielded a significant amount of newspaper, radio, and television publicity. The sheriff's office investigated a report of a car damaged overnight on the edges of the Scape or Swamp. The car reportedly had tooth marks and scratches with hair and muddy footprints left behind. Sheriff Liston Truesdale Why do they always have amazing names?
They do. Because they're all made up stories, probably.
Liston Truesdale noted this was the start of various claims that eventually coalesced into a story about a lizard man in the swamp. 17-year-old Christopher Davis reported to the sheriff that his car was damaged by a creature he described as green, wet-like, about 7 feet tall, that had 3 fingers, red eyes, skin like a lizard, and snake-like scales. Kenneth Orr, an airman, filed a police report alleging that he had encountered the lizard man and he had shot and wounded it. He presented several scales and a small quantity of blood as evidence. What?
Yeah, the lizard man was on his period.
According... Oh no.
What?
Orr recanted this account 2 days later when he was arrested for unlawfully carrying a pistol and filing a false police report. According to Orr, he had hoaxed the sighting in order to keep stories about the lizard man in circulation. No! Oh my, that's cool.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, thoughts on the lizard man?
Oh my. Oh me, oh my.
Did you light some candles or is it getting hot in here?
I feel like a sense of danger to this one. A lot
Yeah.
of them are quite cute. This one
He
wants
would
to,
hurt you.
turn your skin inside out
Yeah.
and use your bones to lay its eggs in. But I know I'm gonna piss you off by saying this. I think it's generic. I feel like I've seen this twice already on the tier list.
I know what you mean.
Whereas rods, you've never seen anything like rods before.
We've all seen lines on a camera before.
This video's probably got some rods on screen. It's a rod. That was beautiful. Did you see that rod go past?
Yeah, I might have to change my trousers.
COD.
You'd put it below Bigfoot. He's cooler than Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's iconic. Bigfoot's a legend. Bigfoot's a brat. Although he is green, so...
Yeah, he's pretty brat.
How brat are the cryptids?
Brat cryptid to be honest.
So confusing sometimes being a rod. I want a rod edit.
Yeah.
Don't eat, just do it on repeat. Keep. I'm in the club, yeah, I'm 365 party girl.
B or C.
See, I'll give you the same level as rods.
That's such an insult.
Get rods up there. No, rods are cool. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
We saw one.
We have such different priorities on what's cool.
We know the rods are real because we just saw one.
We have such a different opinion on what's cool. You should know this hurts me though, to put this on the same level.
Well, it
as a
hurt
little
me to have to
worm.
degrade the rods. Thing good or thing bad, that's it.
Rod
Rod good.
bad.
What the?
The timing.
What? That's the one instance where we did completely perfectly sync up, but we just had a different opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, usually we say the exact same thing, but this time we synced up with different
You
opinions.
could make a video, but a compilation of all the times we synced up.
Yeah. 53 minutes.
Already?
Yeah.
53 minutes?
Yeah.
Time flies. Time flies. Time flies when you're a brat. Although I did listen to Brat again last night, and it did fly.
Really? Last night?
Or the night before when it was sorting through my phone. It's for Brown, you know.
Yeah.
And it felt like 20 minutes.
You like Brat?
I do like Brat. Brat is the kind of album that if me 3 years ago found out I liked it, me 3 years ago would shoot current me in the head. He would
Harsh.
have none of it.
Very harsh.
Me 3 years ago would consider Brat generic ooh pop.
But nowadays you're like a
Gross.
365 party girl.
I am. You know what yaoi is?
No?
Yaoi is gay porn in Japan.
Really?
Yeah, that's yaoi. Animated gay porn.
How do you know?
You don't know?
How do
Yaoi.
you know?
It's just a word people know, okay? Don't look at my search history. That was a joke.
Is it actually though?
Yes, yaoi. Search it up if you want to.
No thanks.
Okay, so my entry, and this isn't a bit, this isn't a joke, because I've had a look through all the cryptids on that wiki list. They all suck. The rods was the only good one on there. I'm gonna do Herobrine.
You just don't like cryptids. That's the problem.
Yeah, apparently so.
You like anything that's not a cryptid.
Right, I know I was like arguing for like the case we should include Beetlejuice and stuff, like
Yeah.
the Mayor of Oslo. Like, you know, I'm goofing around. But genuinely, I think Herobrine is. If the rods can be a cryptid, I think Herobrine is a cryptid.
I think I'd rather talk about the Mayor of Oslo. This might be like a misguided opinion, but anything that's on the internet feels 10 times less scary than an actual creature that you could encounter
That's funny.
in the woods that would try to kill you.
Because I disagree. I love watching like internet mystery videos. I found like stories from the internet of like the 90s and early 2000s so like interesting and creepy.
But it's just like...
Digital horror.
Do you know that Tyler the Creator tweet where he's like, how the fuck is cyberbullying real? Just turn the computer off. Or something like that. Even though he says just walk away.
I've seen
Like,
that.
I kind of feel like that. I'm like, Hero
I get
Brian,
it.
it's like, it's not scary to me because it's just like, just turn the computer off and like, go read a book.
Well, that's the appeal of it. That you have to be like,
Terminally online.
You can turn the computer. You can turn the computer off, but like, people are drawn into it through like interest and curiosity.
If you're
It's
a
like people
little
being
boy
let.
in the swamp in South Carolina, and the swamp monster comes at you and like tries to kill you, you can't just turn the computer off.
Herobrine is an urban legend and the creepypasta from the video game Minecraft, originating from an anonymous post on the image board website 4chan in 2010. He is depicted as a version of Minecraft Steve, but with solid white eyes that lack pupils. In numerous iterations, Herobrine has possessed several different unnatural abilities, from constructing unusual structures to possessing animals, such as a sheep. Other claims about Herobrine include those that describe him to be the deceased brother of Notch, the creator of Minecraft. After the live streams, interest in the character rose tremendously. Herobrine became a popular part of the Minecraft community, with interest in the character sparking numerous people to create their own alleged sightings of the character, as well as creating Minecraft mods that add him into the game. And this is a screenshot of like the original Herobrine sighting from 4chan. I think there is a certain amount of creepiness to like the alpha versions of Minecraft, like the fog,
The fog.
the simplistic graphics. Something I think is interesting about Herobrine is he's got such a distinct look, but he's literally just Minecraft Steve, but with 2 pixels changed.
Yeah.
His pupils gone.
I'm sorry, but it just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, me neither. I just think he's kind of iconic.
I would say, despite my criticisms, he is iconic. And I know you mean about, like, all you've changed is the eyes, and yet it's, like, a very distinct character.
Mm-hmm.
So despite all the bad I've said, I would still go, like, D. I wouldn't go at the bottom. I would go, like, D, maybe even C. No, D. C's too high.
Oh, listen, since I made you put the Ore Swamp Lizard Man so low, I'll let you put Herobrine so low.
I'd say D.
You were supposed to be the hero, Brian. Hey, Herobrine? I kind of like that name.
Creeper, you go left. Spider, you go right. Herobrine, you just be Herobrine. Leaked script for the Minecraft
whatever,
movie.
The Minecraft movie, whatever, it's gonna be so fun, whatever it's gonna be. Because if it is that kind of film, it's gonna be so, like, it'll be a good drunk watch, you know?
So, if we're allowed to do urban legends, can I do, like, an urban legend character?
Yeah? Well, I think the one, like, criteria, the one thing that's important is it's not, like, a fictional character. Well, I mean, it is. But it's, like, people do believe he's real.
Oh my god.
Even if
I'm
that's, like,
doing this
children.
one. I've decided
Okay.
which one I'm doing. I'm doing the Black Volga. The Black Volga refers to an urban legend widespread in Poland, Romania, Hungary, Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, Greece, and Mongolia. So, like, Eastern Europe and Mongolia. In the 60s and 70s, the legend refers to a black, or in some versions red, car or limousine
Oh!
that was allegedly used to abduct and murder people.
I find this interesting.
Supposedly, victims were kidnapped and then murdered by the perpetrators to use their blood as a cure for rich Westerners or Arabs suffering from leukemia. It could also have the number 666 on the license plate, as well as having white windows or curtains. In this version, the driver, allegedly the devil, would ask passers-by for their time and kill them when they approached the car to answer. In another version of the legend, the victim would die at the same time a day later. The driver would say, "Tomorrow you will die at this hour." However, there was an effective defense method. When the victim answered, "It is God's time," the car would vanish.
Wait, so
Yeah, that's that.
did you know about this one already?
Never heard of this.
That is an interesting pick. There is an SCP very similar to that.
Okay.
I think it's like a car that's like a living creature.
Hmm.
So it's like imagine like a car from like the Pixar film Cars, basically.
And there's
It's like a
picture.
car. I find that so ominous.
Very ominous.
Like a car like full of organs and stuff that's alive, and it would like go around and eat people, but it's disguised as a car. That
Yeah.
reminds me of that.
I'm more intrigued by the idea of the car sort of being evil by itself, but it sounds also like in a lot of versions it's just like somebody evil
Yeah.
in the car.
I think we need to at some point we should like do this but for SCPs, because
Yeah.
SCPs are way more interesting to me, to be honest.
I mean, this list of urban legends already, just from like scanning it, then looks more interesting than the
A
cryptids.
car, that's already like leagues above whatever rocks.
Yeah, you're more into like a car than like a big
I
monkey,
love-
aren't you?
I need to get back into like SCP.
Yeah, this is an interesting concept for sure.
I think I prefer the idea that like so one of the ideas is like you approach the person in the car and he's like, "You're gonna die tomorrow, bro," and then you die tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think I prefer the idea that like the car kidnaps you
yeah,
and then like your blood is like, you know, like injected out of you and like used to like fuel people.
yeah,
I think that's creepy. The idea of like a sentient car like abducting you.
yeah. I prefer the idea of a sentient car to just like a bad dude in a car. Because obviously, a black car's more mystical, more of an urban legend, whereas any villain could drive around in a black car and kidnap someone.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. Black Volga, brilliant.
Black Volga, brilliant.
You had to say it for yourself.
Well, whatever. Yeah, but I'm the original god, who made that joke.
The OG. That's what it stands for, original god.
B or A?
Yeah, I know it was my submission, but I'm maybe feeling B. What have we got in A?
Loch Ness, Mothman, Loveland Frog.
Yeah, to me it's
B.
one place below those.
Yeah,
I'd go B.
above rods.
Your nan's shoe would go above Rod's in my opinion.
This is my first video on Instagram. I'm not wearing a shirt, it's a shirtless jam.
Why is there like music playing?
Yeah, he's the backing track to this shirtless jam.
It's like extended. Play it again.
It's the way he stares into the camera.
Bro's got hair like a paintbrush.
Bro's got hair like Emmett the Run.
This is my first.
It's really funny when you overreact to stuff.
Well, I've crumpled it now. I ripped it.
He's punched the cookies! Just like he punched the Geo.
He punched the Geo.
Hairy hands.
Hairy hands. I'll do hairy hands. He seems interesting.
Yeah. Oh, assuming it's a he. Women can have hairy hands too, Joel.
Between Sherrybrook and Postbridge in Devon. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh heavens, no!
Do we... Listen, me and Cameron, we have beef with Devon. The English county of Devon.
We've always said it's the most cursed place in England.
Nothing good has ever happened in Devon.
The devil was born in Devon.
And it has no right rhyming with heaven. Just no right at all.
It's not right at all. Right, tell me about the hairy
Fuck
hands.
Devon. Between Sherrybrook and Postbridge in Devon, a lonely stretch of the B3212 runs over the Leviathan's Fold of Dartmoor, where once more wide open spaces contrive to give the traveller an almost claustrophobic sense of their self as a thing of little consequence in nature's grand order. Okay, just getting poetry out there.
This is the difference between Wikipedia and
This like website. Like, if I just search Dartmoor, I swear have I been to Dartmoor? There have been numerous reports on this stretch of road of a presence, and on a number of occasions, drivers, motorcyclists, and cyclists have fallen prey to a mysterious pair of hairy hands that grab the steering wheel or handlebar
What?
and attempt to steer the hapless traveller off the road.
What?
Okay, that's scary.
That's cool.
Oh, look, there's like apparitions like coming from nowhere.
That's
These
crazy.
hairy hands.
They just like appear on your steering wheel and like
Like gives you a pat on the head. Like it's like, oh, got your nose.
gives you a quick hand job.
It just flips you off. Wait, what?
Nothing.
That one took a while to register.
You were like, you
It's
give
just
him a
jerking you off.
The hairy hand started joking it. Is that it? Is that the end?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I've heard enough. It's S. It's S for me.
Maybe.
And it would be Devon.
That is interesting. I never.
Whoa.
How can I go my whole life without knowing about
That is
these?
cool.
Sorry, I want to watch this video.
I like that one girl. It's like, Dartmoor!
It's so scary as the hairy hands.
Hand is a ghost story about a stretch of road in Dartmoor. The road has seen an unusual...
Fuck, how old is that guy?
It's Quandro.
Brilliant news.
many cases, the victims who survived reported
How?
a pair of
How is that person still alive?
They've witnessed the hairy hands.
Many people have died.
Many people have died. I'm like the monocle as well. What are these costumes?
Car accidents still happen quite often at the spot, and many locals refuse to drive or visit this haunted location until now.
What changed? Why now?
To the hairy hand spot.
Hairy hand spot.
Results.
Is it like the Bermuda Triangle of Devon? But with like, instead of ships going missing, it's like a pair of hairy hands that grab the wheel.
I knew you text. Why is this sped up the music? Oh. Whoa, what was that? Oh, this is interesting. They go into. I guess we can skip ahead.
This is long. It's a long
They
video.
go into the place to find the hairy hands.
I mean, I don't know.
This is the first sighting of the hairy hands. It's a hairy jam. Oh yeah. S for the hairy hands.
S for me.
S for the hairy. Yeah.
That was so good.
Look at them. Brat hands. Even the hairy hands are brat. You might have to go under the table.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I've done it, so it's doable.
Yeah. If a fatty like you can do it.
If my fat ass can get under there. The candle's still there.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Nice try, Yeti.
What if I blew the candles out and let the Yeti return?
Why would you do that? Why would you fate death? Why would you tempt fate so much? If you want to be mauled to death by the Yeti, then that's your choice.
He did say he would kill me.
Yeah. What was it? I'm gonna kill you or something.
Yeah. How do you know?
I watched the video.
Oh.
Which
What video?
The Cryptids tier list.
What?
What?
We were, when we like sat down and ranked the cryptids and the Yeti
Yeah.
attacked. Were we recording?
Yeah.
We were filming. That was being filmed.
Yeah, and you edited it and uploaded it to your main YouTube channel.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like if other people watched it.
It's got 11 likes.
Other people saw that Yeti attack.
It's got a comment from Maddie.
What did she say?
Well, to be honest, I'm not allowed to say. It was a little bit risque.
Oh. No way. What was the public consensus on the Yeti attack caught on camera?
People were saying it was brilliant. People were amazed by it. People were... What is this bit? What is the point of it? You uploaded it to your channel. You know that. We filmed the videos together, as we are doing now.
Shit, man. I didn't know that was being filmed. I thought, like, it was just two bros, having
Yeti-
fun, hanging out.
The abominable snowman came to visit us. He rips up my perfect jeans,
Yeah,
and he nearly killed you.
yeah.
And you included that vulnerable moment of when we thought we were going to die. You put that in the video.
Yeah, and before that we were talking about the cryptids, you know, we talked about Sassy and the Dover Demon and the Minho Cow.
Yeah.
And we said like where we'd put them on a tier list.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what, somebody filmed that and
You-
they edited it
You.
and they posted it to
you did
YouTube.
you did all 3 of those tasks.
No, I didn't.
Who did the hairy hands?
Did the hairy hands do it?
I mean, you could hire the hairy hands as like an editor. You could like clack away the keyboard. You know.
Yeah, imagine like you're editing and then like another pair of hands appear on the like computer.
Oh my god, Brat Green.
Jaeger's so brat. Bratmeister.
No way.
No way, man.
Oh, I mean, I guess if we feel like wrapping up the video,
Yeah.
I guess we can feel safe blowing out these candles. You'll make your way home. Or
Yeah.
you know, I don't think the Yeti would strike when we're not filming. Because the Yeti, you know, he wants to be on camera.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a drama queen, like a show off.
I mean, I didn't think we were filming last time.
I mean, he's kind of like a terrorist, really, if you think about it. Like, he wants to be broadcasted.
Yeah.
He wants to be like...
he's trying to spread
He
fear.
wants to create terror and fear.
Yeah.
So I think now that we're wrapping up the video, it's probably safe to get rid of the Yeti repellent candles.
Okay. Okay, so thank you for watching. This was another cryptid video. It was a bit less structured than last time. We decided the cryptos in the moment, and we went off into a few more tangents. But either way, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good evening. What the hell? No, it couldn't. It couldn't be. Not again. No, this is silly now. This is getting careful the microphone.
I'm a Yeti.
No! Are you the same one as last time? Are you the Beetlejuice Yeti?
Last time,
Yeah. I've met a Yeti before.
Yetis have no concept of time.
Oh.
There is only now, and now I kill you.
What Yeti are you?
The Beetlejuice Yeti.
Yeah, I've met you before.
You're gonna end your life.
Would you like some... What was it? Eel venom? A cactus?
I have a gift for you, Cameron.
Oh yeah, I'll have that. Merry Christmas.
I love you.
Yeti, what did you do with Joel?
Joel,
My friend.
I killed him.
No! This was Joel's last video on YouTube. He just died to a Yeti. Yeti, what did you do to Joel? Be so for real.
He's dead.
I did it!
Oh yeah.
That was gentle.
Hepem. Britain is at war with the Japanese.
No!
What?
It's bad news. What do you mean what? It's bad news if we're at war with Japan.
Yeah. What's wrong with it being bad news? No, I was just in like a clear effort, like we're at a war speech.
As you do.
If you think you're maybe gonna laugh really loudly,
Move away from the mic.
just turn your head away from the
But
microphone.
it's funny when it gets really
It
distorted.
is, but my god, it hurts to listen to.
In the Skyrock video, it's too much, but it was funny.
Maybe at a later date. No, this is what I was saying. I love to do this.
I feel like
Happy 2025.
like the Minho cow is slithering along the floor. Ow!
Oh my
Bang
god.
my head.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? That
Yeah.
looks painful.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? Was that your head?
Yeah, I'm seeing some rods right now.
The camera's...
Why is it really bad?